Alright, Shalom. Before we start, I want to give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS on this great millstone. Shalom to who for elect. Still out here, y'all. And in today's topic of the video, we gonna get on the I got this article that I read a couple nights ago, or last night really. We gonna get in that later. The government shutting down because that's gonna be it's not biblical prophecy, but it's just these are just news updates, that's going on around, right? But this right here, it's like I took a little nap, just waking up, but this right here, Musk's Neuralink to start human trial of brain implant for paralysis patients. This right here is prophecy. All right, this is the prophecy of the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip or the brain chip, right? This came out a couple of days ago, September 20th, 2023. All right, and I just want to read this. I want to read this. It's not a long article. It's relatively short, and we're gonna get a few scriptures on it. All right, so I'm gonna read the title again. It says Musk's Neuralink to start human trial of brain implant for paralysis patients. All right, this came out, like I said, a couple of days ago, September 20th, 2023 at 3:18, updated 6 days ago, right? So this is, I think this is Reuters, September 19th, Reuters, billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk's brain chip startup Neuralink said on Tuesday it had received approval from an independent review board to begin recruitment for the first human trial of its brain implant for paralysis patients. All right, and I think back in May they got approved from the FDA, and like they said they could start human trials, right? So I guess they had to get another approval from a different source. But it says those with paralysis due to cervical spinal cord injury or so like if I say this word wrong, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis may qualify for the study. It said, but do not reveal how many participants will be enrolled in the trial, which will take about 6 years to complete. And they may say it may take about 6 years, but it could be sooner than that. It says the study will use a robot to surgically place a brain-computer interface (BCI) implant into a region of the brain that controls the intention to move. Neuralink said, adding that its initial goal. So, let me read that again. It says the Neuralink said, adding that its initial goal is to enable people to control a computer cursor or a keyboard using their thoughts only. It says the company, which had earlier hoped to receive approval to implant its device in 10 patients, was negotiating a lower number of patients with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) after the agency raised safety concerns, according to current and former employees. It is not known how many patients the FDA ultimately approved. This is what I want to get to. This is the main part. Musk has grand ambitions for Neuralink, saying it would facilitate speedy surgical insertions of its chip devices to treat conditions like obesity, autism, depression, and schizophrenia. In May, the company said it had received clearance from the FDA for its first in-human clinical trial, when it was already under federal scrutiny for its handling of animal testing. Even if the BCI device proves to be safe for human use, it would still potentially take more than a decade for the startup to secure commercial use clearance for it, according to experts. And they could be going off. They they may say it may take more than a decade, but we know it's going, it's going to speed up eventually because they trying to establish their new world order. But up here it says Musk has grand ambitions for Neuralink, saying it would facilitate speedy surgical insertions of his chip devices to treat conditions like obesity, autism, depression, and schizophrenia. All right, and they're going to say these things to people. All right, hey, this can cure blindness. This can cure. It can make you walk again. It make you hear again if you're deaf. Right. This can cure your. Hey, can help with your depression. Right. All things like that, and they're going to use these. Excuse me, lying wonders, and they're going to deceive you. Right. Yeah, but this is good. Second Thessalonians, chapter 2, we can start at the top. It's now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua Hamashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter as from us, as that day of the anointed is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. That man is being revealed now. That we know that man is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right, starting with your top banking elites, bankers. Verse 4 says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the most high sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High, and that's the thing with Esau Edom. They want to be above the Most High. They want to be like him, right? They have this God complex that they have, and they're gonna get destroyed. Verse 6, verse 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? Verse 6, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way, and that he is Yahweh. All right. Verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Verse 9, even so, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness, and them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Right. And for this, verse 11, and for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. And that's a lot of people you see in the world. The Lord's put a strong delusion on them, that they should believe a lie. And they believe a lot of lies. All right. They believe in, we got a lot of people still in believing, Christianity. You got others in different religions like Islam, and the Lord put that on them. All right. But back to what we were talking about, that this chip, these people are going to deceive a lot of people in this world. All right, with that chip, saying they could, like I said, can do it. Like we read in the article, autism, schizophrenia, depression, obesity, right? You can't cure that with a chip. No, not obesity. Even if they could, let's say they could do that, right? You still gonna get destroyed if you take it. Let's get Revelation 14, 9 and 10. It says, doom for worshippers of the beast. This is verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Right. You take that chip, you're gonna be tormented with fire and brimstone. You'll be burned up in the lake of fire, which is those missiles. All right, you're gonna be wiped off this earth. But the 2/3, the Israelites will come back in the kingdom. All right, well, everybody's gonna come back in the kingdom, but it's gonna be a hierarchy then. All right, but still, you shouldn't take that chip. You should rely on the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai to provide for you. You should have that faith that He will. All right, and Lord willing, those who believe in this thing, right, who's doing the work, who's in this truth, we build our faith each and every single day. All right, get your faith stronger and stronger because those times are coming. Times are coming where it's gonna get real hard out here, man. All right, it's not a time to fall out. It's not a time to be playing around, playing games. All right, these are serious times about to come in. All right, Jacob's trouble, is at our doorstep. So people gotta stop playing. All right, we gotta strengthen your faith. Ask the Lord to strengthen your faith each and every single day. All right, getting this word, study, do what you have to do. All right. Now I did want to touch on this government shutdown thing because this could come. They say it could come by October 1st. All right. So this is not a prophecy, but this is just an update for anybody who doesn't know what's going on, which you should. We read a little bit here. This is Congress is moving into crisis mode as Senate unveils bipartisan bill to avoid a government shutdown. Excuse me. Now it says Congress is rushing headlong into crisis mode Tuesday with a government shutdown days away as Speaker Kevin McCarthy faces an insurgency from hard right Republicans eager to slash spending, even if it means halting pay for the military and curtailing federal services for millions of Americans. And then when a government shutdown comes, this affects a lot of people, right? You could be at work. Some people could still go to work, but they won't be getting paid, right? You can go to work, not go to work, and you still won't get paid. The only ones who get paid, I read a different article last night, is like, federal workers, the Congress, they still get paid, right? But a lot of people out here, they're not gonna be getting paid. You don't get your paychecks. Right? You're gonna be waiting, and then however the shutdown goes, hey, that's how long you're not gonna get paid. The last shutdown, the longest one was in 2018. They said that went for like 34 days, right? It says there's no clear path ahead as lawmakers return with tensions high and options limited. The House is expected to launch an evening vote on a package of bills to fund parts of the government, but it's not at all clear that McCarthy has the support needed as holdouts demand steeper spending cuts. It's easy, McCarthy quipped Tuesday when asked about keeping the government open. All right, you can go. We can read this last. No, wait. You can read this for yourself. It was another article I read, though, because this is going to affect a lot of women and children. All right, it's not going to just affect, people at work, but it's going to affect a lot of you women, right, that got children. All right. I don't think I can find it right now, but when I do, I'll put it up. And I was acting crazy. Let's government shutdown 2023. I had it last night, but I can't find it right now. But when I do find it, I'll put it up. But this right here is also news. All right, so with that, I hope y'all was edified, through this video. When you view it, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, known as Great Millstone. Shalom to the whole elect.